Tank Davis, he don't want no smoke with Devin Haney and Shakur Stevens. You heard his coach, shout out to Dante's Boxing Nation. His coach said, that is Coach Calvin, after Shakur's fight, that Shakur would just stay away and keep away from Tank Davis. Therefore, Tank wouldn't be able to get in knockouts, and they're into getting knockouts. And guess what? What did Tank Davis say after the Prince came out of Saudi Arabia and offered to have that Tank Davis-Devin Haney fight? He said he needed 2 Ferraris, right? Before he could even consider it. Meaning, money wasn't the problem. Never was the problem. Dude don't want to smoke. He don't want to smoke Devin Haney. He don't want to smoke Shakur Stevens. This is the truth of the matter. We could couch it however we want to couch it. But the truth be told, Calvin Ford, Gervonta Tank Davis, and his own entire team is never, they will, if they have their way, they will never face Devin Haney, and they'll never face Shakur Stevens, because they know those are 2 very difficult styles that can use their range and reach to keep Tank at bay. They know boxing. Alright? And so I just wanted to put this stream out there because a short wouldn't do it. And just show the evidence. The evidence is there. Calvin Ford has spoken on it. The difficulty of Shakur Stevenson's style. He saw what Shakur Stevenson did to De Los Santos. And De Los Santos is a tricky style, it's good boxing and everything. But Shakur got that reach advantage. Shakur's got that footwork where he can still snake in certain points. I loved how he finished the fight. It was a close fight. But it all showed, people could say it was a stink or whatever, but Shakur did what he needed to do to win that fight. And he's going to learn from it, and he's going to do that. Okay? And that's a test to Shakur. Maybe Tank would have had a better chance of beating Shakur if he fought him before the De Los Santos fight. But now with that experience in hand, Shakur is even more difficult to fight. I'm going to tell you the guys that Gervonta Tank Davis is going to have a very difficult time meeting. Richardson Hitchens, Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, and Antoine Russell. Okay, I'm telling you right now, those will be difficult fights for Shakur, period. Because those guys are equally as quick, as sharp as Gervonta, or shall I say, Abdul Wahid. They're equally as fast as him. They're equally as quick as he is. And they are also, they know boxing. Alright? Now, Tank has some power, or shall I say, Abdul Wahid has some power. He does. He's sharp, he has good power. You know, he's got reminds me of Deontay Wilder in terms of how he throws his power. Sharp, crisp, but he's better. He's much sharper. He's much more compact as a fighter. He's quick. He can close the gap pretty quickly, and he does use certain angles. Alright? He's a smart fighter. But so are those guys. And the thing they have on him is, well, Devin Haney has size and length on him, and Shakur has length on him. So these guys know what to do to keep you from coming in on and closing the distance. If they don't want you, once they establish distance and they're controlling and dictating, there's no way you win in the fight. It's who dictates the fight. These guys know that. So I don't see Tank anytime soon beating Shakur Stevenson or Devin Haney. $4. Yeah. The next one? Yeah. So, you know, I don't see him doing that anytime soon. To be honest with you guys. $7 for 2. 7 for 2. All right, blessings. All right. Yeah. So, you know, no matter what they say, no matter what Tank Davis's team says, watch what they do. If they do absolutely nothing, Tank has had opportunities to face Shakur and Devin now a plethora of times, right? He had the opportunity to face Devin at 135. He had the opportunity to face Devin he has the opportunity all now to face Devin. Devin's free. Devin has nobody specific that he's facing right now. So they have Devin Haney. They can face Devin Haney right now at 140. Okay? They can face Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson is also free. Shakur Stevenson has no opponent right now. So if they want to, they can face Shakur Stevenson right now. Will they face Shakur Stevenson? Who knows? My thoughts on what the coach Calvin said about Shakur Stevenson? No. He'll be facing Shakur anytime soon. And it's not because Shakur is not an exciting fighter, because Shakur's been in exciting fights. It's not that at all. It's not that Shakur doesn't stop every opponent that he faces. No. It's about the fact that Tank knows, Devin Haney and Shakur know, their styles are extremely difficult for anybody to beat. Now, I heard Dante's Boxing Nation saying that, you know, anybody can get beat. That's not necessarily true, okay? You have to have the tools in the toolbox. You have to have the IQ. You have to have certain characteristics, even certain physical characteristics, to be able to beat a fighter who really knows boxing and really applies themselves to boxing. All right? There's a reason why Mike McCallum never got stopped. There's a reason why, and he fought killers, right? There's a reason why fighters like Pernell Whitaker never got stopped. Floyd Mayweather never got stopped. Terrence Crawford's never gotten stopped. Andre Ward never got stopped. You know, there's a reason these fighters didn't get stopped by really good fighters. Killers, power punchers, guys who knew boxing, knew how to box and stuff. It's not just their dedication, it's the fact that they know boxing. They really know it. All right? And Shakur and Devin know that if they want to, they can outbox Gervonta Tank Davis, and they know it. They know. And keep him at bay. Richardson Hitchens. And would Devin Haney would he keep Tank at bay all through the fight? Probably not. Devin's probably much more aggressive fighter. He'll take it to Tank. He'll push him back. He'll manhandle him. He'll change different angles and stuff. But it wouldn't look good. It wouldn't be a good fight for Tank. Tank would look terrible. Okay? And Tank knows this. He knows. He knows. So that's not a fight. Tank doesn't face the best to start with. He doesn't face the best fighters in the division. He's never had a history of that. And I want to say one more thing. They're saying that's the Mayweather model. No, that's not the Mayweather model. That is not the Mayweather model. When Mayweather, after Tank had faced Jose Pedraza, right? Mayweather was ready to line him up with tougher competition because early in his career, he fought Jose Pedraza. Okay, he was matched tough. His championship fight was a tough championship fight. Floyd wanted to match him with even tougher competition. And Tank said, and I quote, Tank said that Floyd was trying to get him to lose. That's what Tank said. If you know about Floyd Mayweather and Mayweather promotion fighters, they always match tough. Because if they want it, they won't get it. If they don't want it, which is what Tank didn't want it, he just never got it. The Lomachenko fight, you think Floyd was going to keep Tank back from fighting Lomachenko? No. Floyd wanted Tank to face Lomachenko to show what Tank could do. Tank didn't want it. And Tank hasn't won. All right, I'm going to show you another one. Floyd and Al Haymon, they're hand in hand, right? So, Floyd Mayweather, right? And Al Haymon, they were overseeing Adrian Broner, okay? They were moving Broner along. And Adrian Broner is the other extreme. Tank is the guy, he wanted easy. He wanted the easy fights, right? There are tougher fights out there, but he wanted easy fights. He's about getting paid. Whereas Adrian Broner was about the tough competition. Say what you want about Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner always matched tough, okay? He always wanted the biggest and the best. Took on Manny Pacquiao right now. So Adrian Broner, Mayweather and Al Haymon was trying to tell Adrian Broner to ease up on facing Marcos McDonough. Have another fight before you face Marcos McDonough. Get acclimatized to the weight and stuff like that. Adrian Broner said he wanted the Marcos McDonough fight, and they made it happen. And Floyd even said that he was very iffy on that. Floyd was very vocal about it and said, hey, you're not ready for Marcos. He went with Adrian, but he was iffy on it, right? Now the point being, that they knew the development of Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner was high in his head. He fought a hell of a fight, but he got beat up pretty bad. Even though he fought back pretty well, and I heard he dislocated Marco Maidana's jaw. But the point of the matter is this: when you look at those fights and those fighters, you can't say that Floyd and Al Heyman stopped Adrian Broner from taking on a challenge he thought he needed to challenge himself. So Al Heyman and Floyd Mayweather, they try to match you up as best as possible. With the Ryan Garcia thing that fell through, it was Floyd and Al Heyman. They wanted Ryan Garcia to fight Rolly Romero, see if he could get a shot at the title. Rolly Romero defended his title, but Rolly Romero actually had abdicated his title at the point in time, and he has to face Barroso to come out of recess and regain his title, okay? So that kind of fell through. But the Rolly versus Ryan, that fight, again, if you look at it, Floyd isn't doing anything wrong. Again, y'all try to make it sound like Floyd only wants easy fights for his fighters. That's not true. But it makes sense for Ryan to face Rolly instead of Devin. What does Ryan bring to the table? Nothing. He brings nothing to the table. He can bring a belt, you know, be a premier. So it worked out for Ryan, and Rolly would have gotten the fight he wanted. Rolly would have had the Ryan fight, because Rolly was calling for a very long time. So that's what was up. But what happened in the end? What happened in the end? Ryan wanted more money. He wanted to be the A side in that. He wanted to make as much money as he could. And so the fight fell through. Plus, Rolly didn't have no belt really to offer. He was a champion in recess. All right? So that's why that fight didn't go through. There are lots of fights that don't go through, by the way. But that wasn't because of Floyd. A lot of people really don't get it. Floyd Mayweather has never ducked or dodged hard fights, and his fighters, Mayweather promotion fighters, never ducked or dodged hard fights. Now let me just give you an example. Alright? They tried to bring them along as best as they could, but if the fighters wanted it. Regis Prograis versus that Mexican kid who could box pretty well. He wanted that challenge of taking on Regis Prograis. Right? And he took him on. He got knocked out. But they lined up Andrew Tabiti to become a world champion. He got knocked out. He got set up and knocked out. But the point is, they are lining up the fighters to get championship fights. They are not trying to give the fighters easy touches. Rolly Romero versus, I can't remember the kid from, I can't remember where, the Olympian kid, who people argue beat Rolly, which I could argue that same point as well. I could agree with them. But it was a tough fight. Alright? Rolly's been matched tough for his experiences, but Rolly don't got much fights. You know what I'm saying? But Rolly has been matched tough. He's been in there with Tank. He's been in there now with Barroso. Say what you want about that fight. He won against. He gonna get a rematch with Barroso, I think. And you see that early stoppage. The truth of the matter is that Barroso lived to see another day. You know what I'm saying? He lived to see another day. So at the end of the day, you know, you can't be mad at Barroso. You know what I mean? You can't be mad at what's his name? The referee that stopped the fight prematurely. You never know. He could have saved that old man from getting, you know, comatose and dead. Right? Barroso lived to see another day, as Kenny Bates was saying. You gotta understand, my bro. It's all about the safety of the fighters. All right. So, anyways, that's what I got for you guys. I am at work, as you can tell. I'm on the side of the road selling some water, so I'll be doing what I do. In the meantime, you guys have a good one. Blessings to everybody. Free Palestine. And catch me on the other one. What you need. Don't forget. Oh, I almost forgot. Don't forget you can donate via PayPal on this channel. Just check the description, or you can check the